back, a show that proves you don't need to be an expert to be a great artist. Today we celebrate with festive stories told through colorful art like these. A lively decoration that won't stay still. A great creation to celebrate with the family. A technique that will freeze your drawings. A fun piece with many faces. And he's ready for Christmas, our eco-artist, Vincent Van Coconut. Here's a Christmas story for you. One Christmas Eve while Santa traveled in his sleigh loaded with presents, the reins slipped out from his hands and the reindeer escaped. All the presents fell out of the sleigh and were lost. Now imagine a Christmas without presents. But in the end, Santa managed to retrieve the presents and get them all delivered. How do you think this story could be told in a work of art? Maybe it could be told through something like this. Look how Santa spins around trying not to lose his reindeer. I call it the Christmas Chaser. Would you like to make one on your own? I'll show you. The first thing you need is a very big semicircle piece of cardboard. Draw a semicircle with the help of a compass, which you can make using a strip of cardboard with 2 holes. Rest it against the lower part of the cardboard. Use a pencil as the resting point and another pencil to trace the curve. There. Once that is done, all you gotta do is cut the figure out and you will have a semicircle like this one. And this will be the stage. Now we will make 2 identical circles on each side. Have a look. First, make a circle with a plastic bowl. Then, using a pencil, measure the start of the circle. Place the pencil on the other side and make a mark. Repeat this step to find out where the other circle should begin and make another mark. Place the bowl over the 2 marks and trace the outline. Draw 2 lines that connect them. Draw 2 slits on the base. Finally, cut it out and you will get a set of weights like this one. It's already taking shape. To make the legs that will hold up the structure, you will need to make a circle on a piece of cardboard. Look. Divide it in half and make 2 cuts like these. Now you can stand the piece up. Put a leg on like this and it will remain in place. See? However, you won't need the legs yet since there's still a lot to be done. Now, we'll be working on this piece of cardboard.
Okay.
To make the mobile, you need a plastic cup that is smaller than the weights. Put the cup down on each side and trace its outline. Take a ruler and connect the circles by drawing 2 lines. Now, cut out the rest and it should look like this. Look, now we have these 2 pieces. And this is how you put them together so that the mobile can turn. Here above the semicircle, a cut has been made. And there's another one just below here. Get a thick rubber band and cut it to get a strip like this one. See? Attach it to the cuts above and the one below like this. Make sure that it's nice and tight. Then you can use tape to stick the mobile on. Gently stick it right there. And look at the way it turns. Now we're going to draw the characters. It'll be easier to work with if we remove the mobile with the rubber band while we're drawing and painting. Have a look. On one end, draw Santa in his sleigh. His bag is overflowing with presents. On the other end, draw the reindeer. Now draw some lines over here. Finally, you should flip the mobile over and make the same drawings on the other side. Remember, there's all kinds of landscapes you can choose to draw here. Wow! Look! A city! With a big moon above. Create a landscape from your imagination or draw what you see from your window. Now, let's add some color and fill our Christmas with magic. Since it is nighttime, let's paint the sky dark blue. Cover the entire semicircle and try not to paint over the drawing of the city. We'll paint the houses black, like this. We'll use yellow for the big bright moon, as well as for the windows with the lights on. Paint the other one silver. Once the paint has dried, draw falling snowflakes using white crayons. Snowflakes falling everywhere. Now we'll paint the mobile using the same technique. The background will be black. And avoid painting over the drawings. Use white paint for these lines. Make the other ones red. Two very Christmassy colors. Next up is Santa's outfit, as well as his bag of presents. Paint the sleigh. And now his cloud-like beard. And finally, have fun coloring the reindeer. Look! There's more snowflakes above Santa and the reindeer. And all the figures are outlined and shaded with white crayons in some areas to give the impression that the entire landscape is covered with snow. The rubber band has been strung into the cuts above and below. The whole landscape is placed on the legs. The Christmas chaser is now complete. Ah! And what about this? A different Christmas story? Scruffy, the mischievous dog, has run off with the Christmas tree decorations. Oh no! So little Johnny had to chase him around the house to get them back. Here's a fun holiday scene. A snowball fight. He throws a snowball at her and she tries to run away from it. Now it's your turn to create a work of art that will tell your festive stories to your friends and family. It'll be fun!
Hello, Vincent Van Coconut here, the Christmas Eco-Artist. Let's turn on the Coconut TV and look again at how to make the Christmas chaser. First, cut out a cardboard semicircle. Then, using a bowl, draw circles on each side and join them with lines to form a set of weights. Draw two slits below and cut out the whole figure. Within the set of weights, draw a second, smaller set of weights and cut it out. Stick a rubber band behind it using some tape. Next, draw and color the setting and the characters. I woke up this morning and found my island covered with snow. I too made my own chaser. There I am, chasing after all the light bulbs that have been left on. I'll catch them and turn them all off. Christmas can be special, especially when you make an effort to save electricity. It's Christmas tree.
On Christmas Eve, Alex experienced an unforgettable moment that inspired him to make one of his large-scale creations. And guess what he made at home, and where he put many other Christmas stockings, like these. Pay attention, the show is about to begin. delivering presents while everyone's asleep. What a beautiful picture of Christmas. And guess what part he made with the stockings? Let's see. There he takes a few, places them down to make the red roof tiles. That was really clever of you, Alex. It sucks. In many Christmas stories, Santa appears with his reindeer. And they're always children, presents, decorated trees, colored lights. And what else? Did you notice there always seems to be snow in the stories too? Well, here's a neat trick to make your Christmas drawings look very snowy. Check it out. On thick cardboard, we'll draw a beautiful Christmas pine tree. Begin with the star. You have to draw triangles, one next to the other, like this. Look, we can also make the pine tree with triangles. And since it is a Christmas tree, it will have lots of decorations. Now it is time to paint it. Take a brush and green paint to color the top. Try not to paint over the decorations. Use a darker shade of green for the midsection of the tree. And for the trunk, use yellow. The sky will be blue and very bright. Now color the ground brown. It's looking great! The star will shine yellow. Now use different colors for the decorations. Once the paint dries, use crayons to add shine to your drawing. As a last detail, draw lines on the trunk with a marker to make it look more real. It looks very nice, but this Christmas tree is still missing something. Snow! For this, we need this material here. Plaster, which is quite easy to get. And we'll have to mix it with glue and water. Have a look. To make the snow, you will need a plastic cup. Mix equal amounts of plaster and glue. First add the plaster with a spoon. And now pour in the glue. See how it falls? Stir it well so that the paste is thoroughly mixed together. Pour the mixture into a plastic bag. Do it quickly so that it doesn't harden. Cut a small hole in one of the corners of the bag and form a cone. Press gently to make the falling snowflakes. Make the snow that has fallen on the ground, as well as the snow on the tree. Continue to add the mixture as if you were a pastry chef decorating with cream. And add a little more here at the base of the trunk. Fantastic! It's amazing! It looks like real snow, except that it isn't cold and it doesn't melt. You can also add this mixture to any Christmas decoration you can think of, like this Christmas dory.
Wow!
And it can get really fun, and you might sometimes end up putting more snow than you should and end up with a snowman, which is okay too. So go ahead, think of a really good snow design and experiment with this trick.
It is still snowing on my island. That is why I made a very special decoration to surprise my friends on Christmas. Thanks to this technique, I was able to turn myself from a tree into a snowman. I better enjoy the snow while it's still falling. Once it gets warmer, the snow will start melting.
It's Santa!
The next art could turn out to be a Christmas comedy. The Christmas that Santa lost his beard. Or maybe, instead of a red nose, Rudolph the reindeer had one antler. Sounds strange to you? Let me show you. Here we have Santa, Rudolph the reindeer, and the Christmas elf. And what if we add our own twist and create new characters? Let's see.
Okay.
I'll give Rudolph Santa's beard. Aha. And instead of his red nose, I'll give him the elf's pink nose. There. Do you want to learn to make these interchangeable funny faces? You will need to recycle a shoebox lid like this and a few plastic bottle caps like these. We'll begin by drawing the elf's face. Take a look. Rest the lid of the shoebox on a piece of cardboard and trace its outline. First draw the elf's hat. It should fall to one side. Make two circles for the eyes, one inside the other, and make them look wide open. Give him big eyebrows and a giant nose. And since he is a happy elf, give him a great big smile. Cut out all the parts that you have drawn, and here you'll see where to put them. On the shoebox lid, draw small circles using a plastic bottle cap in the places where we will put the hat, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Cut the circles out, and it should look like this. Now you have the parts that make up our Christmas elf's face. And here you have the shoebox lid with the holes cut out. We're now going to see how to fit the pieces together. In order to do that, we will need little plastic bottle caps. Now watch closely.
Okay.
Take the lid, place the hat where we are going to put it, flip it around, and trace the circles. That's where we're going to attach the caps. First attach one with a piece of tape. And then attach the other. Attach the little caps to the remaining pieces. In order to strengthen them, cover the little caps with pieces of newspaper and Art Attack paste, made with equal amounts of glue and water. This way you'll be able to attach and detach them easily. There! Now we have all the finished pieces that make up the Christmas elf's face. It is time to bring in the brushes and paints. Ready? Let's begin! Paint the lid of the box any color you wish. It will be the elf's face. The elf's great big hat can be green. Use a thin paintbrush to color the smaller pieces. For the eyebrows, nothing could be better than yellow. Use pink for his big nose. This elf brushes his teeth after every meal, so let's give him a white and radiant smile. Paint the rest of the mouth black to give it depth. His tongue, which we can see, will be red. Awesome! Hey, look! I've turned into the Christmas elf! Nah, it's still me. And you can have your eye back, Mr. Elf. The pieces look great. And see how they're outlined and shaded to make them look more attractive? Now we'll put the other eye here. The more characters you make, the more parts you'll have to change around and play with. And the more stories and fun will surface from your imagination. Like maybe the Christmas elf wanted to borrow Santa's hat. And so Santa ended up with the green elf's hat. Now it's your turn to let yourself be carried away by your imagination, creating awesome festive characters. And there's no better time than Christmas to try this out for yourself. We'll see you again right here with more creations in the next
Art Attack. Happy holidays,
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.